From the previous video, you can see that my material has reset again. My virtual machine crashed, and I thought I had saved this project when I saved the toolpaths, the rotated toolpaths for the bottom alignment. So since I'm back to this point, what I can do now is I'm going to change up. This is 8. And then I'm going to, first I don't want to see any of these. They're distracting. And I'll try to not make the same mistake I made before of rotating things without everything being visible, including the bitmap. Okay. Except what I'm realizing is I need to make sure that I'm properly centering this so I don't mess up my alignment holes. So let me change this back. And I want and then I'm going to actually go farther out so I can make sure I'm past that. And then what I'll do is I will group all this together and center it to the workspace because it should center from this outer piece. Nope, that's not what I wanted. And I'll group these. Bitmaps can't be grouped. Great, don't care. And let's center that. Move that out of the way. Didn't realize I can't rotate this. That seems odd. Anyways, let's ungroup this back to original layers. Now I can get rid of this. Oh, I made the other. Okay. Now I can come back and oh yeah, gotta recalculate them all. Silly. There we go. Okay, that looks as it should. And again, from the previous video on my iPhone, I haven't looked at it to see if you can hear my voice at all, or if the machine is just too loud. The machine's probably too loud, but if you can't hear it, the tool, as it was cutting the first outline or the first cutout, I ate into the clamp piece of wood, and when that happened, it pushed this whole thing about a 16th of an inch. So it pushed it out right here. The whole thing moved over, and then from here down to about here, I think it was to about here. It cut this more, and that's when I e-stopped the machine. So I pulled it all up, and then put the alignment pegs in, and then plopped it back down. And I had also noticed that this cutout, my bit's pretty dull, and I was going way too fast, especially for a dull bit. The feed rate, I probably need to do like 50. And that's the last thing I need to do. I just need to do the cutout. So what I will do, actually, let me save this first so I don't mess everything up or lose it all again. I'm going to save this, and I will call it cutout only. Now I should be able to go back into the shop, and I'm not next to the shop right now. I just know that I needed to do this, then show exactly what happened. So we should be good to go now. Axes are all in the correct spot. I don't remember. Oh, yeah, no, that messes that all up. Cancel out that. Because this is my 0, 0, and this is down the X, this is down the Y. Okay, cool. So I've got my new cutout, and we'll make sure, let me first make sure that I can open that again. Cool. Yeah, hopefully I haven't messed it up. I don't think the alignment tools are going to be an issue. Hopefully they're not. I don't think those have changed. Cool. And if it doesn't work, I'll just cut out this other one. Anyways, I already know that this one's the one I first cut out. It's a loss because I don't want to have this gouged up here. But at least I knew I needed to slow down the cutout toolpath. Trying to remember if there's anything else that I needed to change on it. It's not going to move again because I've put these alignment holes. I put the dowels in. I'll show that before I cut it out. But I'm hoping that today I can get in the shop on the CNC and cut this out the rest of the way. And we can, well, I guess I need to do the backside too. Yeah, we'll see if I can get in the shop and make sure that we have the backside good to go. Let me actually. Okay, knowing that the back pocket is a lot of material, I am going to have a lot of passes. And I'm going to slow down this cutout. Oh, and I am remembering that since I had to change the orientation of the material 90 degrees, it also means that I don't want this offset. I want it to go with the grain. And I want that with this one as well. Yes, you can see the cuts going cross grain. I do not like cross grain. There we go. And let me save this before I forget. If I remember, I don't remember doing the... Oh, okay. That was just my test cut. I'll need to make sure that I don't have this. You know what? I'm going to delete it right now. I don't want that to accidentally cut in the back. That would make the collet hit all of this because my bit's not that deep. And all I need to remember either or on the screw inset. And I'm going to change the feed rate on this because it's my same end mill that I do the cutout with. The only reason I'm changing this is because it's a dull bit. Validate all of these. 8 passes. Yeah, sure. I can take that long. I guess that's 12, but it goes all the way. Thinking of putting the RPM down on the duller bit, but I'll just see how this works. Cool. Close that. And just in case, I'm going to save that. Save. Cut out only. Make sure I've saved this. Close out of there. Okay. And I'm going to go ahead, since I'm thinking about it right now, I'm going to do a back pocket. So if I hit this one first, actually, let me put all of these in. Right now I'm going to go with the 45 because I think I have wood screws work on the metal screws for me in my shop. And okay, back pocket inset and screw head pocket angled. Both are number 1. So I have 45. And it, I think, was 4. Tool 4. That is. Okay. Now if I were to save these, okay, maybe not. Both use tool 4. Back pocket. Downward 1/4 inch. Okay, let me see which tools I'm using. Okay, 4, 3, 5, and 1. So if I have 2 or 6, I'm going to go for 2. Okay, 4, 1, 5, 3, 2. Lots of, wow, a lot more change outs than I thought. The end mill. I have a downward end mill and a back pocket inset. Back pocket inset, I'm going to change. Which one's the back pocket inset? I do like the downward spiral better. So I'm going to change the back pocket. No, maybe not. Back pocket inset. That's what I'm going to change. To... Oh yeah, I don't have my full tool. library, I'm just going to copy that. Downward end mill. Okay. So this downward end mill is tool number 4. Number 4, back pocket. 4. Okay, 4. It's the same one, just different name. That's going to bother me. This is the new one. Okay. What the heck? That's not correct. It needs to be number 4. Okay, 4, 4, 5, 3, 2. Okay. So now I'll do these one by one. Back. Cool. Cool. It's a 16th inch pre-drill. What I might, let me actually see. Could probably just put a drill on it and drilling pattern. We'll see on that one. And then I want the angled. Cool. And I guess I should have done, it'll already be cut out, but it'll just let me see where the edges are. Cool. Threw me off for a second that this edge right here is smaller than this, but this is pulling into the radius, so that makes perfect sense. Okay. With these, I'm going to need to notch the backs when I create that toolpath. Cool. I'll have to figure out how tight I want these to be here. And I was looking closer at the music box mechanism itself. You could hear it. I might inset it into the back, so instead of the music box sitting at this light level, right on top of an uncut back, I might pocket into the back, maybe half of it, and then that'll allow me to number one, it'll free up more space, some more sound resonating through here, and it'll make it easier for me to just put 2 holes or 3 holes, 2 screw holes, and then one small wind-up hole. I've been looking at more of these boxes online. I should say more music boxes, and it looks like they keep all the wood intact. So the only way I can do that is if I pocket out some of this material to get the music box mechanism closer to the edge. Oh, so let's see. Yeah, I was doing the right line. Okay, so where before it would sit at this plane, if I can pocket in to the back a good half to 2/3 of the thickness of it, then I get more airspace in here because the music box mechanism is pushing into this back. So I'm going to probably do that. I want more space. But I'll need some time in the shop and hopefully I can get some videos on that.